Okay, lesson number 3, let's learn another chord. We've learned the E chord. Now, second chord I'd like to teach you is an A chord. We take our index finger, pointer finger on our left hand, and we put it on just behind the second fret of the D string or fourth string. 1, 2, 3, 4. We take our middle finger and put it just behind the second fret of the G string or third string. 1, 2, 3. And we take our ring finger and put it just behind the second fret of the B string. 1, 2, second string, B string. Now we play that chord. Now people who haven't played before might find it difficult to get those 3 fingers in a row. Then you can't get them exactly in a row. It's an impossibility. You'll see some people play an A chord this way, where they'll have the index finger on doing the G string part of it. That has its place. I'd say at this stage they learn to play it the way that I've just shown you. And in terms of your right hand again, at this point we're simply going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, playing the A chord, I only want you to play 5 strings. I want you to leave out that bass E or 6th string. It won't sound wrong if you play it, but there's reasons for it that I want to talk about in subsequent lessons. So I just want you to start on that 5th string. Okay, so that's your A chord. So now you know your E chord and you know your A chord. What I'd like you to do is change between the two of them. So you start, say, on your E chord and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you change to your A chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are tricks to this, because you will find when you're at the very beginning of your playing that it's really difficult. You'll sort of have to put one finger down and then another and then another, and you'll think, okay, I've got that nailed, and I'm playing it. And now the minute I have to go to change to something else, there's this big gap, because I've got to go, okay, this one goes there and then this one goes there, and there will be a gap, and it will take you a little bit of time, but there are a couple of tricks I can show you to make it quicker for you. And one of these things really I just call muscle memory. These two on our E chord, the middle and ring fingers, the relationship between them here, that is, they're locked together and they're on adjacent strings, in this case the A string and the D string, so the 5th and 4th string. When you change to the A chord, those two fingers remain in that same sort of relationship. They are together like that and locked on 2 strings, adjacent strings, except it's now the G and the B string, or the 2nd and 3rd string. So then, if you change from that E to an A, you only have to move that across as a little locked unit across there. Then you just have to place that one down on the 2nd fret of the D string, see? So that makes that much easier to change than going like this and having to place each individual finger down. The other thing about changing is you want minimal movement. Once you've disconnected from those strings, that's all you need to do, is just disconnect that tiniest little bit. You don't need to go like this. You just need them to be lifted off the strings to go across to there. The less movement, the quicker it will be. So one of the things that I'd encourage you to do is to sit down and forget about the right hand for a bit. Just change from the E to the A and back again. Just form your E, go to your A. Go back to your E, go back to your A. Just do that backwards and forwards until you can do that nice and smoothly. Then with your right hand, as I say, you're counting your 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then to the A. 2, 3, 4. Back to the E. 2. If you do just a few minutes on that each day, you'll be amazed how quickly it becomes something that is mindless, effortless. So stick with that, and we'll see you in the next lesson.